Welcome to Dads at Disney, your source for tips, tricks, and hacks for Disneyland. My name is Ryan, and today we're talking about buying a magic key for a 3-year-old. Now, some might say, why are you buying a magic key for a 3-year-old? Now, for someone like me, who goes all the time, and for someone like my daughter, who doesn't look like she's only 3 years old, they're starting to ask questions about how old she is. So I'm just trying to do this the most fair way as possible and buy a pass. And if you want to be like me and buy a pass for a 3-year-old, here's how to do it, because it's not that easy. Now, first of all, some might think, hey, why don't you just sneak the kid in all the time until they really ask and they force you to buy it? I would do that, except they're not actually selling new magic keys right now. They're only renewing them. Now, so there's 3 things that you need to know before you buy your child a magic key pass. And this is just for somebody who's turning 3. First, you must have a magic key. They're not selling any new magic keys at this time, so they're only doing renewals, with the exception of a child turning 3. So that's where you can actually buy a new pass, as if your child is turning 3. You must bring a birth certificate. That's the second one. That's to verify the child's age and to see that you actually are the person who is in charge of this child. Now, as far as adoptions or guardians, I'm sure there's some things you need to bring. Adoptions, just bring the adoption paperwork, I suppose. But if you're just the legal guardian, there might be some more hoops you have to jump through. I didn't have to go through that, and I already had such a headache trying to figure all this stuff out for this video. That's where I stopped here. The third thing is your child must be present when purchasing the magic key. I know people sneak their kids in all the time. That's, whatever. All the power to you. And the reason why I'm choosing not to sneak my child in is because they only give you a limited amount of days after your child actually turns 3 until they say, no, you cannot buy a magic key. Because like I said, they are not selling new magic keys. They're only allowing renewals, except for a child that just turns 3. Now, I've heard a couple different limits to how long you can wait. I've heard that it's 60 days. I've heard that it's 30 days. Those are the 2 main ones that I've heard, and these are from cast members. So it even seems like there might be some discrepancies for what the cast members know. Another thing that you need to know about this is, so the number 4, when you have whichever magic key you have, for example, I have the Inspire key, my wife has the Believe key, our child could only purchase one of those. Well, she's not purchasing it, but we can only purchase one of those 2, the Inspire or the Believe for her. Her grandmother has the Enchant key, the one below that. We couldn't purchase that one because her grandmother isn't actually the legal guardian of our child. So we had to either purchase the Inspire or the Believe. So bring the birth certificate. They absolutely need it. And that's pretty much it. And if you're like me and you're a little bit crazy, you're gonna buy a very expensive pass for a 3-year-old. But there it is. That's it. That's the tip. I hope this, 2-minute, 3-minute video saves you all the hours on the phone that I tried to do. I tried calling. I even went up to cast members and got a lot of different information. But what you need is your magic key. You need the child to be there, and you need your birth certificate. Those are the 3 main things that you need to get, and a lot of money. Those are the 3 main things that you need to get a magic key for a 3-year-old. Good luck, and may the force be with you. That's it for today.